Women are also tempted to use their beauty to manipulate. So one temptation is to use your words sinfully. Another is to use your beauty sinfully. To use your beauty to manipulate, get attention, get influence. But you need to remember that your physical beauty is not your power either. It is a gift, and your inner beauty should flow out into all that you are and do. But your external beauty is not your power. It is not the thing that will fix it. If you trust in external beauty, you may be able to manipulate some, you may be able to manipulate sometimes, but you need to know that what you get in return isn't love. When you seek to use external beauty in a manipulative way, what you're getting in return isn't really love. It isn't really love. In God's economy, true sacrificial love is what begets love. True sacrificial love is what begets love. In 1 Peter 3 in particular, he addresses wives who have husbands who are disobedient to the word. And he says to them, submit to them, even those who are not obedient to the word, that they may be won over by your chaste conduct, by your lifestyle, by your grace, by your love. Can you stop me and think, a disobedient husband, does he deserve to be loved like that? No, he doesn't. You think, he's not obeying God, he's not being kind to me right now, he forgot to be home on time, he forgot our anniversary, whatever it is. And you think, I want him to know what that feels like. And is that love? Is that grace? Is that how you've been loved in Christ? Absolutely not. Christ loved us when we were enemies. Christ loved us when we didn't love him, when we hated him. That's Christian love. But you can't love like that apart from receiving the love of God like that. This is all through the New Testament. Over and over again, this is what Jesus says. Right? You think of the unforgiving servant who's forgiven so much, and then he goes out and he strangles that fellow servant who owes him just a tiny fraction of what he's just been forgiven. And Jesus says, so will your Father in heaven do to you if you do not forgive those who have sinned against you. How have you been loved? How have you been forgiven? That's the only way to love like that. We love because God loved us first. And there's a gaping difference between a female heart full of that kind of love, the kind of love that was unmerited, undeserved, and that gives. There's a gaping difference between that and the female heart that is empty. Which one are you? Is your heart overflowing with the love of Christ? And so because it is overflowing with the love of Christ, you can give generously. You can give extravagantly. You have so much to give because you have been given so much. Or is your heart achingly empty? There's a massive difference in how you will serve your family, how you will love your family, because the full heart can give. And the empty heart is aching. It's grasping. It's demanding. It's desperate. And let me tell you this, everyone around you can feel that. They can feel that. A full heart or an empty heart? How do you think about your beauty? Lastly,